Hello, I'm Uncle Matty, and welcome to the weird and wonderful world of Sofubi, or soft vinyl toys from Japan. You may also know them as art toys. You may be thinking, what on earth are you talking about? I've never heard of them at all. Well, don't worry, I was in the same boat as you not so long ago. I've only discovered this weird subculture of soft vinyl toys in the past few weeks. It unfortunately is right up my street. I say unfortunately because these things cost a pretty penny. It's basically a bunch of artists who were making the kind of toys that they'd have liked to have when they were a kid, however gruesome they may be. This is a big sort of niche culture going on where people are selling blanks of them. This particular one's my favourite Sofubi, the Chip. This is from a company called Phobia Toys. It was sculpted by a guy called Ben Farnham, but the design is by Acid MA, who you can find on Instagram. I really like his work. So it's like a soft vinyl. This one's articulated in 7 places. And I bought this one in flesh pink with the plan to paint it. And it's absolutely adorable. That's my favourite one. This one is called Fungoides. He's from a guy called James Sizemore. Yeah, this was a collaboration with Skinner, so I'm assuming it was designed by the art of Skinner. And then James Sizemore, or Wonder Goblin, has actually sculpted it. But yeah, this guy's cool as well. The plan was to paint this guy too. But it's such a good sculpt. I almost don't wanna. I like it as it is. Apart from not wanting to, I'm kind of scared to because I've never really painted anything. I'm gonna have a go with an airbrush, but I'm gonna start on this guy. So sorry, Ultratomba, but this was a cheaper one that I got on eBay. I think I did see these marbled ones on Instagram. I'm kind of late to the party, as I say. I'm literally about 2-3 weeks in the Sofubi world, so I think these did go on sale a while ago. Someone's obviously bought them. They've ended up on eBay, but from what I can gather, this is someone from the Netherlands. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. Say made in hell on the toys, and it doesn't feel as softer plastic as softer vinyl as these other ones, which I know are from Japan. Maybe he's found a way to make them more locally. One thing I did notice with this one is there's some don't know if you can make out on there, but there's some like 3D printing lines on the bottom. So I don't know if this has been a digital design and then just printed, or if he's perhaps made a clay sculpture. Perhaps he's scanned his original clay thing and then added to it in the computer. I don't really know. Either way, this is going to be the first one I'm going to try and paint, simply because it was cheaper. But I do like it. It's pretty grotesque. They even gave it robotic genitals, which is a nice touch. Anyway, if you've watched any of my other toy reviews, you might notice I like to complain about the price of postage to the UK. Not the fault of these sellers, of course, but Royal Mail charge a hefty £8 handling fee on every item posted, as well as us paying 15% of the total cost in tax. So when I got this new one delivered from Planet X Asia, I was quite happy to see that they'd sort of wink wink must have got the price a bit wrong, because it costs a little bit more than that. Woohoo! I'm looking forward to this guy. Are you ready for this? Cool. This guy is called Two-Headed Creep by Planet X. This is all part of the whole Sofubi craze. Is the actual card art is as much of a part of it as the figure. Whoa! A free minifigure! His hands, his arms move. Both the heads. Particularly like this head. Reminds me of my friend Stephen. I don't know why this thing, it's quite massive. It feels fun to hold. Oh, so yeah, it's my biggest one. Slightly dwarfing Fungoid there. The Chip's still my favourite. I'm No offence, Frankenstein, or two-headed creep. Not the catchiest name in the world, but hey, what can you do? He is cool though, that is mint. This is a dangerous hobby for me to be getting into. This is the kind of stuff I'd love to make. At the minute I've been pottering around making He-Mans. It's an expensive do getting one of these vinyl toys made. They're quite limited runs, they have to get sent off to Japan. A lot of these things aren't available just to go buy. You have to actually sort of follow the Instagram, wait for one to come up for sale, enter a lottery, and maybe you'll win, maybe you won't. This is like a robotic monkey, looks like. Kind of flexible. So yeah, that's I mean, a small introduction to my collection of Sofubi. This is what I have at the minute. Fungoid, two-headed creep, Ultratomba, my personal favourite, the Cherv, and or Cherv, I don't really know if I'm pronouncing that right. Anyway, yeah, I'll give you some updates when I get some of these painted. I do have an airbrush. Once I become bold enough, I'm going to try and paint some of these, so I'll get back to you with how that goes. All right, from Uncle Matty, this is Uncle Matty's Toy Reviews. Catch you next time. Cheerio.